Hello everyone, Scoony007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 3-7 Colorado Rockies taking on the 6-4 Arizona Diamondbacks. We're here at Chase Field. And here, this is Game 2 of a 3-game series. Game 1 went to the Diamondbacks, so Arizona looking to go up 2 games, but will the Rockies be able to tie it up? We'll find out. Here's the starting lineup for the Colorado Rockies, leading off the center fielder, Ryan Spilborghs. Batting second, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Batting third, the first baseman, Todd Helton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Brad Hallpie. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Garrett Atkins. Batting seventh, the catcher, Chris Anita. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jason Nix. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Franklin Morales. On the mound for the Diamondbacks, it is Dan Hurren. Comes into the game with a 6.55 ERA. No wins, 1 loss, 11 innings pitched. Allowed 9 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Chase Field gives a +2 to strikeouts and a -1 to walks. Nothing to home runs. And with that, we are ready to start as Ryan will step up into the batter's box. He's batting in 091. Here's the pitch. 6-3, strikeout 9. That's a 2. Struck him out. So with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Diamondbacks. Burns out there in left. Young is in center. Upton at right. Going around the horn, Reynolds on third. Drew out there in short. Hudson on second, Jackson on first, Snyder behind the plate, and Hurren is on the mound. And with that, Troy Tulowitzki batting a .222. Here's the pitch. 4-5, strike 10, 14 too high. 2-3, and that's going to be a double. And with that, the Rockies will get Troy on with a double. Todd Helton batting a .256, infield at normal. Stride 4. Here's the pitch. 2-5. That's going to be a walk. 15. The 18 is too high. 3-2, ground ball to Hudson. So with a ground ball and a runner on second, the runners will advance on balls hit to first, second, or the catcher. So with that hit to Hudson, Tulowitzki will go to third, and the out is at first. 1 out, 2 outs with a runner on third. And that's going to bring up Matt Holliday. Holliday batting a .462. Stride 15. Here's the pitch. 2-4, strike. An 11. That's a 5. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Leading off, the center fielder, Crispy Young. Batting second, the left fielder, Eric Barnes. Batting third, the second baseman, Orlando Hudson. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Connor Jackson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Justin Upton. Batting seventh, the catcher, Chris Snyder. Batting 8th, the shortstop, Stephen Drew. And batting 9th, the pitcher, Dan Herron. On the mound for the Rockies is Franklin Morales. Comes into the game with 11.89 ERA. No wins, 1 losses, 5.13 innings. 9 innings pitched, 9 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Here's the pitch to Chris. He's batting a 209, 4-2, strike 11. That's a 7. Struck him out. Eric Burns, and before we get to Eric Burns, let's take a look at the defense for the Colorado Rockies. Holiday out there in left, Spielberger out in center, Hall Pie out in right. Going around the horn, Atkins at third, Chalewski at short, Nix at second, Hilton at first, Anita behind the plate, Ed Morales is on the mound. Eric Burns batting a 154. Here's the pitch. 1-2 home run, 15. That's a 13. And that ball is gone. Down the left field side, and that is out of here. And the Diamondbacks have a 1-run lead. Orlando Hudson batting a 422. Here's the pitch. 6-2 range play. 6-2. Base hit to Nix. Up the middle, Nix's range is a 3. That's a 2. He makes the catch. Takes it, throws it over to Hilton for out number 2. Connor Jackson batting a 250. Here's the pitch. 1-5 range play at Chase Field. And that's going to be a 3-2. Ground ball to Atkins. Atkins ranges a 1-2. That's a 1. Makes the catch. And that's 1 hit, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 1, it's Arizona 1, Colorado nothing. We go to the top of the second. Brad Hallpie, Garrett Atkins, and Chris due up for the Rockies. Brad Hallpie batting a 379. Here's the pitch. Four, 5, blank. 2-5, fly ball out there to Upton, out number 1. Garrett Atkins, batting a 405, here's the pitch. 5-4, strike 10, 13, too high. 1-3, and that's going to be a base hit. So Atkins is on with a base hit past the shortstop. 1 away infield at double play depth. Chris due up. Chris batting a 167, strategy roll 9. Here's the pitch. 6-4-6, strike 15, 20, too high. 5-3, fly ball to Upton, out number 2. Jason Nix batting a 111. Here's the pitch. 6-2 range play. 3-6, single plus 8 to Young. Up the Young's range is on a 1-4. That's a 4. He'll make the catch. And no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the second. Mark Reynolds, Justin Upton, and Chris Schneider due up for the Diamondbacks. Mark Reynolds batting a .385. Here's the pitch. 5-3. Strike 18. That is an 18. Struck him out. So one away, and Justin Upton batting a .279. Here's the pitch. 3-2. That's going to be a walk. 16. That is a 16, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, as Upton will trot on down to first, Chris Schneider batting a .278. And here's the pitch. 4-4. Blank. 1-2. Ground ball to first. And that's going to be a double play. So no run. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And after 2, it's Arizona 1, Colorado nothing. We go to the top of the 3rd, and that's going to be Franklin Morales, Ryan Spielborges, and Troy Tulowitzki due up for the Rockies. Franklin, here's the pitch. 6-6 strike, 23, that's a 15, struck him out. Ryan up. Ryan batting an .083. Here's the pitch. 2-1 walk. 20, that's a 19. And that's going to be a walk. So as he trots on down to first, Troy Tulowitzki up. Strategy rolls a 5. Troy is 1 for 1 with a double. 3-2, strikeout 10. That's a 4. Struck him out. 2 away. Todd Hilton is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 5-6, strike 10. That's a 1. Struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Stephen Drew, Dan Herron, and Crispy Young due up for the Diamondbacks. Stephen Drew batting a .294. Here's the pitch. 6-4, strike 11. That's a 1. Struck him out. Dan Herron up. Herron. Here's the pitch. 4-1 hit by pitch. That's a 0. 3-3, double star 3. Ground ball to Nix. Out number 2. Top of the order, Chris Young up. Young 0 for 1. The pitch. 5-3, strike 11, the 12, too high. 4-2, fly ball to center field. And that's out number 3. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning as the Rockies retired the Diamondbacks in order. No runs, no hits, no errors after 3. Arizona 1, Colorado nothing. Go to the top of the 4th. Matt Holliday, Brad Hallpie, Garrett Atkins due up for the Rockies. Holliday 0 for 1 with a strike. 6-2 range play at Chase Field. 3-5 fly ball out there to Young. Young's range is on a 1-4. That's a 2, and he makes the catch at the wall. And 1 away. Brad Hallpie 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-4, strike 16, that's a 7. Struck him out. 2 away. Garrett Atkins, 1-for-1, here's the pitch. 5-6, strike 10, that's a 5. Struck him out. So it's a 3-up, 3-down inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. As the Diamondbacks retire the Rockies in order, we go to the bottom of the 4th. Eric Burns, Orlando Hudson, Connor Jackson due up for Colorado. Eric Burns, 1-for-1, home run, a run, and an RBI. 1-1 at the ballpark. Chase Field. 4-1, double star 2, fly ball out there to center field. Out number 1. Orlando Hudson 0-for-1, here's the pitch. 6-3, strike 8, 15, too high. 2-5, ground ball to Nix. Out number 2. Connor Jackson 0-for-1, here's the pitch. 4-5, blank. 2-3, double star 2, fly ball out there to center field to Ryan. And that's going to be a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4. Arizona 1, Colorado nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Chris, Jason, and Franklin due up for the Rockies. Chris 0-for-1, here's the pitch. 6-3, strike 15, that's a 12. Struck him out. Jason Nix is 0-for-1. 1-5, blank. 6-6, power hit, center field, that's a 20, that's going to be a fly ball. Fly ball out, 2 away. Franklin now up. Struck out his last time up, here's the pitch. Two at the ballpark, 5-2, double star 5. Fly ball out there to left field to Barnes. And that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Mark Reynolds, Justin Upton, Chris Schneider due up for the Diamondbacks. Mark Reynolds 0-for-1 with a strikeout. 5-1, possible error on a ground ball. 5-5, power hit to Holiday. That's going to be a 15. That's going to be a home run. And that ball is gone. Solo home run for Mark Reynolds. And that puts the Diamondbacks up 2-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Justin Upton walked his last time up. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-4, strike 22. That's an 8. Struck him out. 1 away. Chris Schneider 0-for-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 home run, 17. That's a 7. And Schneider smacks one out of here. It's a fly ball down the left field side, and another solo home run. This time Chris Schneider. Stephen Drew, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-4. Walk 4. The 12 too high. 6-1 double star 3. Ground ball to Nix. And that's out number 2. Dan Herron up. Herron is 0 for 1. 1-2 home run. That's a 0. 1-6 double star 4. Ground ball to short. 2 runs, 2 hits, no error. It's 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 5. Arizona 3. Colorado nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Ryan, Troy Tulowitzki, and Todd Hilton due up for the Rockies. Top of the order, Ryan 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. 2-1 walk. 20. That's an 11. And that's a walk. Strike rolls a 12. Troy up. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch to Troy. 1-6 strike 10. That's a 10. And struck him out. Todd Hilton 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 2. Infield still double play depth. 5-4, strike 10, that's a 7. Struck him out. 2 away, Matt Holliday, 0 for 2 with a strike. Strategy roll 10. 6-5, blank. 3-3, double star 3, ground ball to third base to Reynolds. Who'll make that play and the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Crispy Young, Eric Barnes, and Orlando Hudson due up for the Diamondbacks. Top of the order, Chris Young. Young is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-4. Question mark, double star, and a 1-4. The 19 is too high. Franklin can face 6 more batters. 2-5. Fly ball to Holiday. Out number 1. Eric Barnes is 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Walk plus. Now in a walk plus, we add 10 plus the ballpark factor. So in this case, it's a -1. We're adding 9. That's a 21. That's a 20. And that's a walk. We do have a steal attempt. It's going to be an 11. And that's a 6. And Barnes has stolen second. Lando Hudson, 0 for 2 today. Looking at his average as he steps up, it's 404. I guess his average isn't found. 2-2 range play. That is a range. It's a range play, 2-2. Infield normal depth, 6-4. That's a ground ball to Hilton. It's a ground ball. Hilton's range is on a 1-5. That's a 2. Makes the play. As he makes the play there, Burns will go over to third. And Connor Jackson comes up. 2 away with a runner now in scoring position for the Diamondbacks. Jackson, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 5. 6-1, strike 7, the 8. Too high. 6-4, ground ball to Akins. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Diamondbacks. After 6, Arizona 3, Colorado nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Brad Hallpike, Garrett Atkins, Chris due up for the Rockies. Brad Hallpike 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch. 2-1 walk. 14, that's a 6. And that is a walk. Dan Herring can face 4 more batters before he's considered tired. Infield, double play depth. Strategy rolls in 11. Garrett Atkins, 0 for 2. 2-4. Strike 10. 17 too high. 6-5. Fly ball out there to Young. Out number 1. Infield still a double play. Chris up. Chris is 0 for 2 with a strike. 1-3 range play. 1-3. That's going to be a ground ball to Jackson. His range is at 0. That's a 1. That's going to be a double. And with that, Chris will go to second on that double. We're going to check Brad Hallpike here. On either one of these, the lead runner will advance, so that ends the scoreless streak for the Rockies. And we'll check the trailing runner. His base run rating is a 1. That's a 3. And the roll is high, so he'll hold. Three to 1 now. Jason Nix, 0 for 2. Strategy roll 6. Here's the pitch. 1-3 range play. 6-4. Double star. Ground ball to Drew. Drew's range is a 1-3. That's a 4. And that ball got by him, and we now have runners on the corners. Chris will get the hold sign as he'll go home on a 3-6. Franklin up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 4-1 home run chance on a 1-14. The 18 is too high. 1-6 ground ball to Hudson. And are they going to try to score? No. So that is a double play. It's a double play as we sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. One run, 2 hits, no errors. We can go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's take a look at the box score of the game so far. Colorado scoring out run in the 7th inning. It's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. Diamondbacks scoring 1 run in the 1st, and then 2 runs in the 5th. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Franklin can face 2 more batters. Mark Reynolds up. Reynolds is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Chase Field for the play. And that is going to be 5-1. That's a blank. That's a rare play. And here's the rare play. The second base goes into the hole to make the play and hurts arm on the throw. Resolve play as a G4 range. Check for injury to second base after the range play. So it is a 5. Nix's range is a 3. That's a 5. And Nix will be out for the rest of the game. So it's just a game injury. And with that, Ian Stewart is going to come in to play second. So Ian Stewart now covers second to take care for the injured Nix. So it's just a game, solo game injury there. Justin Upton is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 14. 1-2 home run. That's a 14. That's a 12. And that's a 2-run home run by Justin Upton. And that ball is hit down the left field side. It's 5-1 Diamondbacks. Chris Schneider, 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 1-4 blank. Franklin now tired on that. 6-5. And that's going to be a double. No outs with a runner on second. All right, Stephen Drew up. They're not going to pull him just yet. However, bullpen. There is action in the Rockies bullpen. Stephen Drew 0 for 2. 5-6 home run. That's a 13. That's a 7. Drew was 0 for 2 with a strikeout and goes a yard with this one. Solo home. It's a 2-run home run for Stephen Drew. Scores Chris Snyder and Stephen Drew and himself. It's 7-1 Diamondbacks. All right, and with that, the call to the bullpen has been made. So we have a right. Yeah, we can get some distance out of him here. So they're going to bring in Alberto Arias. Actually, no, wait, we're on the 7th. They're going to bring in Alberto Arias. We'll take a look at his card. Oh, no, he's a starter. I want to do that. Right. And most of these are starters as well, too. Colorado's got a lot of starters that also are relief pitchers as well, so it's kind of hard to decide who to bring in. But we're going to go with Alberto Arias. That's his card. So Alberto will come into the game. First time we're seeing him, he's got 1 win, 1 loss, a 4.15 ERA. Pitched 21 and 2/3 innings, allowed 23 hits, 13 strikeouts, and 10 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Franklin. Franklin went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 5 home runs, an ERA of 11.15. So with that, Dan Herring not going to take the hit here. They're going to bring in Jamie Detonia to pinch hit. 4-5 blank. 5-1 double star, 6 ground ball to Stewart. Out number 1. Top of the order. Crispy Young is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 3-4 home run. That's an 11. That's an 8. Young is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And that ball is gone. Solo home run down the left field side for Chris. 8-1. Eric Barnes 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, a walk, a run, RBI. 5-6 strikeout, 10-12, too high. 3-1 double star 2, ground ball to first. Out number 2. 2-way Orlando Hudson 0 for 3, the pitch. 1-6 strike. 2-6 ground ball to Aikens. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. I'm sorry. Well, it's 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Excuse me, fellas, I'm clearing out my throat. So, right, we're going to bring in Leo. So Leo will come in. Leo Rosales, that's his card. So with that, it's 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors. After 7, Arizona 8, Colorado 1. Go to the top of the 8th. Ryan, Troy, and Todd due up for the Rockies. There is going to be a little bit of a change to the Diamondbacks play here. Josh Whiteshell will take over at first. And Barnes out there in left field. Chris Buke. Buke will be out there in left field. All right. Top of the order. Here's the pitch to Ryan. Real quick for Leo. 3 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits, two strikeouts, two walks so far in the replay. Taking a look at the stats here for Dan. Dan went 7 innings, allowed 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, an ERA of a 4.50. All right, here's the pitch to Ryan. Top of the 8th. 1-2, possible error. 1-3, ground ball to second. No error there for Hudson. Hudson's range is in a 1-4, 17, too high. 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. He's 1 for 3 with a double and 2 strikeouts. 3-2. Strikeout 10, 12, too high. 5-5. That's going to be a pop-up to Drew. And that is 2 away. Todd Hilton. 0 for 3, the pitch. 2-5 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Chase Field. 4-4. Single plus 7 to Buick. And that is going to be a double. Now he's safe with the double. If the roll is less than or equal to the adjusted base run rating, then the batter is safe with a double. Two away with a runner now on second. 2-6, possible error on a throw. 5-1, ground ball to short to Drew. 18, Drew's error rating is at a 1-5. That's an 18, no error there. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Josh Whiteshell, Mark Reynolds, and Justin Upton due up for the Diamondbacks. And they are going to leave Alberto in for 1 more inning. Josh Whiteshell. Let's take a look at his stats here as Whiteshell comes in. He's been in 3 games, and this is his first at-bat. Three, 5, strikeout 15. That's a 14. The 15 is too high. 4-4, and that's going to be a base hit. So Whiteshell on with a base hit. Mark Reynolds, 2 for 3 with a home run, a strikeout, 2 runs, and an RBI. Infield double play depth strategy rolls are turned off. 3-3, strike, 20, that's a 10. Struck him out. 2 away, 1 away. Infield double play depth, Justin Upton up. Upton is 1 for 2. 3-4, home run, that's a 12. That's a 12, and that ball is out of here! 2-run home run for the Diamondbacks. Upton was 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, a strikeout, a run, 2 RBIs. It's a 4 RBI day for Justin Upton. It's 10-1. As that's hit down the left field side, and that ball is gone. Chris Schneider, 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, 2 runs, and an RBI. 1-5 home run, 13. 17 is too high. 1 away. 5-2, double star 2, and that's going to be a ground ball to Helton. Out number 2. Steven Drew, 1 for 3 with a home run himself, a strikeout, a run, 2 RBIs. 4-5, blank. 5-5. That's going to be a base hit. Base hit past Ryan. And that's going to bring up Leo, who's not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in Augie, batting at .250. Said played in 5 games, 4 at-bats. .26, strikeout 7, the 18 is too high. 6-6 pop up to Stewart. And that is out number 3. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors. And none left on. We go to the top of the 9th. Right up. Garrett Atkins, Chris Anita due up. Rockies down by 9. But will we see some 9th inning magic? So for the Diamondbacks, they're going to bring in Brandon, let's see, not Doug. No, so they're going to bring in Penna. Penna will come into the game with a 3.0 ERA. He's pitched 3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look at the box score after 8 innings of play. Colorado, 1 run in that 7th inning. Arizona scored 5 runs in the 7th inning, 2 right now in the 8th. They scored 2 in the 5th and 1 in the 1st. 10 runs on 11 hits. Arizona, 1 run on 5 hits. So we have a right, a left, right, right. Brad Hallpie, 0 for 2. Hallpie not taking the hit. They're going to bring in Scott Posdick. Here, left-handed pitcher, left-hander. 3-3 blank. 2-5. Ground ball to White Shell. Out number 1. 1 away. Garrett Atkins. Before we get to that play there for Leo. Leo has always went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no ERA. 6-5. Strike 10, 18, too high. 3-2. Double star 5. Ground ball to Reynolds. Out number 2, sorry. Chris, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 2-2 blank. And they're down to the last out. 2-5. Ground ball to Hudson. Excuse me there. And that's the game. As the Arizona Diamondbacks defeat the Colorado Rockies 10-1. Final line score coming right up. And final line score, Colorado 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. Arizona 10 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Dan Haren will get the win. Franklin will pick up his second loss. Chris Young, 3rd home run of the season. Chris Schneider, his 2nd home run of the season. Eric Barnes picks up his 1st home run. Justin Upton, who hit 2 home runs in this game, that's his 3rd home run of the season. Mark Reynolds has 6 home runs. And Stephen Drew, 2 home runs. Let's take a look at the stats here for the pitchers. Dan Herring will pick up his first win, went 4 innings, allowed 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, an ERA of a 4.50. Tony Penna, that last pitcher for the Diamondbacks, went 1 inning, has an ERA of a 2.25. Franklin Morales picks up his 2nd loss, went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 5 home runs, an ERA of 11.15. Alberto Arias, 2 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs. As for the RBIs, like I said, Justin Upton, 4 RBIs on the day for him. It's a 4 RBI day. 10 RBIs total for the Diamondbacks. So with that, the Rockies will drop to 3-8, and the Diamondbacks improved to 7-4. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you next time for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye.